Is the process dangerous or painful? No, 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 not at all. Well, maybe a bit dangerous for some, but it doesn't hurt at all. Much. You might get a bit woozy, but that's it. You know, this just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. The longer he goes, he's about to feel like, no, but it stings a little, but I mean, I mean, it's kind of more of like a jab or like a stab. I guess that you could consider it like a burning sensation through your entire body, all across your skin. Like it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse. Do I need to prepare somehow? Because Jesus. No, just go ahead and swallow it. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing with some more Underrail today. And the last time we left off, we got to come to our room here, but we didn't really poke around and see what's going on. It's kind of dark in here. Let's fix that. Sure. Let's turn on this light switch too. And that's a door. What's in the locker? Ooh, that feels important. That feels very important. Um, Wrathbound armor. Made out of Wrathbound leather, no matter how hard you try to wash it out. Yeah, this just looks like there's worse armor in my locker for some reason. The only thing I can think is that's supposed to be like backup armor if I let my armor like break or something, because I do remember the okay. So before I got into this, I should actually go ahead and point this out. I probably should have said this last episode, but alas, here we are. The only information I have about this is basically a 15 or a 30-minute video on YouTube that is basically like, hey, here's some basic information to not be such a noob at Underrail, and I only watched about half of it. No, look at the what could it mean? Interesting. Okay, well, let's check out the desk. Ooh, a compass. That feels like it's going to be useful. Internal currency. Oh, money. It's just money. Okay. And my key card for my door. Cool. That means I can actually get the fuck out of the room now. What's on the shelves? Not shit. Cool. Ooh, I have a footlocker. Gimme. Nope. Nothing in there. Broken pixel. This colorful mosaic doesn't seem to represent anything in particular. Okay. Interesting. I think the only thing that leaves to check out is the computer. Boop 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 boop. Security scope, Malashira, access level full, personal messages. Oh, I have two personal messages. Let's start with keycard from Wayne. Hi, I fixed your door, so the keycard should work fine now. In case you haven't found it yet, it's in your desk. Yeah, I did find it. Thank you, buddy. Read message welcome from Tanner? I think this is Tanner. Congratulations, you have passed all the tests we presented to you in the past week, and have now obtained full citizenship in the Southgate Station. On behalf of the entire community, I welcome you into our fold. Visit me in my office in the comments as soon as you've rested, blah 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 blah. Okay, well I guess that's what I have to do? I guess that's what I do now? Or am I supposed to sleep? The bed isn't clickable, so I imagine that's not the case. Leaving now. Beep, 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 beep. And where did he say to meet him? I'm gonna go in here. Do 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 do, shuffling across the floor. Where would you like to? Oh, good God. Excuse me, back up. Where were you? Because there were too many options, and I can't remember which one. I didn't realize it was an elevator. Boop 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 boop. In his office in the Commons. Okay. That shouldn't be too terribly difficult. What's down this way? Empty hallway by the look of it. Oh, there's some doors. Maybe it's other people's personal quarters. Yeah, to the Commons. And, what's on these shelves over here? Commoner consumes food. That's interesting that that information is there. Let's check the other shelf just to be safe. Probably, yep, ain't shit. Ah, you thought you could use shelves to get free stuff? This ain't Fallout. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm learning as we go here. Vending machine is not clickable. Okay. What about... Come on, Arlene, over here. Speak to me, Arlene. You met Arlene during your testing period. She's in charge of food preparation and rationing. Ha! We used to make fun of Tanner's stupidly high standards when admitting new people. Not the end of the world if we get someone imperfect, we said, and here you are, bringing us earthquakes on day one. Wait, what do you mean? I didn't bring an earthquake. No, Sphinx, you can't play with that. God dang it, cat. That's a lighter, not a cat toy. God, you're such a weirdo. Okay, you messed up my headset. See what you do? See what you do, cat? God, I love you. You're so freaking adorable. Yeah, give me food. Well, aren't you a joker? Don't remember hearing you complain before. Let me see here. I'd like to order something. What's that? Who's that dandy over there? Dandy? What dandy? Who's a dandy? Are you talking about that cat? Or this guy creeping in the corner over here? Oh, I didn't even see him. Oh, that's Ethan Lanford. What can you tell me about him? He's a handsome man, huh? Comes to SGS from time to time, always dressed as sharp as a razor. He's always flirting with the ladies, no exceptions. I've seen him entertain quite a number of them, well, myself included, with some unusual psionic tricks. Okay. Well, he's a whatchamacallit, a temporal manipulator. It's one of those psi abilities, disciplines, what you call it. But the thing he does I've never seen anyone else do before. He can manipulate time, but only for specific objects, like slowing down a fly so it moves its wings in slow motion, or making things hover in air. That's really specific. It's all parlor tricks, fun and usual, good to attract the ladies. His good looks and charisma make them stick around, though that's his real magic. Oh, okay. Know anything else about? Why are we asking? Who cares? I so do not care. Not much. He's talking but reveals little about himself. When you think about it, no one knows where he's from or what he does. He usually comes alone. Maybe leaves with a girl. Maybe not. Depends. Always drinks fizzy water. Wow, he's a club soda drinker. What a loser. Has that temporal manipulation thing going for him. What does that even mean? And that's all I know, really. Oh yeah, dresses as sharp as... Oh wait, I said that already. Yeah, you did. You did, Arlene. I think you might be a little flustered by the cute man. Yeah, there is some other stuff I wanted to ask you. Let's see here. Sure, let's order something. Why not? What are my options, Arlene? Or is that not an option? Ah, here we go. She's currently looking to buy 3 foodstuffs, but I'm not looking to give her foodstuffs because I don't have foodstuffs. I just want to outright buy some stuff. Can I do that? I have money, don't I? I have 200 credits. How much is she going to charge me for, like, 1 sody pop? I don't think I have enough money for this. Okay, I gotta find my boss man guy that told me to come up here. That looks like a classroom. That looks like an office that does not have a person in it. But if I open the door, maybe I'll see a person. Haha! Tanner, it is you. Oh my god, you look awesome. The man behind the desk is Hadrian Tanner, the counselor who admitted you into Southgate Station. Even during your first encounter with him, he struck you as an unusual-looking individual. Setting aside his impressive stature, one finds it difficult to notice how his thick, bushy hair... Difficult not to notice. I was about to say, what? Difficult not to notice how his thick, bushy hair and beard envelop most of his head. That, in addition to his opaque glasses covering his eyes, which you never noticed him without, means that you can see very little of his face and its expression. His somewhat dirty scavenger outfit, which he wore earlier as well, clashes with the clean, finely furnished office, suggesting that Tanner probably does most of his work in the field. Yeah, just looking at him, he seems the type. As soon as he finishes typing, he raises his hand and reaches out to shake your hand. His big hand, tucked into dark brown gloves, make yours seem like that of a child in comparison, and you especially feel his large fingers to be twice as thick as yours. His deep voice feels distant and calming when he addresses you, despite the fact that he is massive. Congratulations once again, Malashira, and welcome to our small community. You scored very well on our tests, no small feat that. I'm sure you'll turn out to be a valuable and respected citizen, but more importantly, I hope you'll find peace and kinship here, which are so hard to come by in the chaos surrounding us. Let's see here. I'll try my best not to disappoint, I guess. That is good to hear. I hope the earthquake didn't disturb you much, and you were able to rest a bit from all the testing. For you have much work to do today. Events have transpired that require your attention. Are you ready for some field work? Heck yeah, do I get to shoot stuff? Probably yes. Right on! First, you can have your weapon back. Lucas at the armory should have it. And while you're there, you might want to drop by the shooting range since you'll be doing some field work today. Might not be a bad idea to warm up in case things get ugly. Speak to Gorski if he's there. He'll help you set up some practice sessions. However, that is entirely up to you. Understood. And where is this field you mentioned? Down in the tunnels below our station, just to the north of the Crossroad Caves, lies a series of abandoned outposts. These outposts were built by another station a long while ago for the purpose of scouting and defense. In time, they fell to decay. I want you to retake them so that they might once again serve the same purpose. However, in order to do so, you will need to activate the main power generator that's located inside one of them. Harold from the engineer sector thinks he knows how to get the generation operational. Generator operational. Words are hard! So he should be your first stop after we are done here. So I'm looking for Harold in the engineering sector. Okay, cool. As far as I'm aware, there are a total of 5 outposts plus the one with the generator. I don't know if it's possible to activate all of them, but try to activate at least 3. Okay, cool. Oh, and one more thing before you go. Pascal, our station's chief physician, wanted to see you, so you should probably pop down to his office in the medical sector when you have the time. Jeez Louise. Okay, a lot of information and a lot of things to suddenly have to do. So let's start with, I need to go get my weapon. That's number 1. So let's go to the shooting range. And I think he said Gorski's the one we're looking for. Gorski? That's a sentry bot. Is this my man? Nope, that's a guard. Lucas. Oh, Lucas. A short man rises from behind his desk with grenade case in his hands. The heavy case meets the top of the desk with a thud, raising your eyebrows, which in turn makes the man's face turn into a smile. He removes his glove and shakes your hand with a strong, perhaps too strong grip before addressing you. Don't worry, Malashira. I ain't gonna blow you up. Nope. Anyway, Venzel told me you'll be staying with us for a while. Oh yeah, real assuring there, Lucas. I guess so. Well, friend, make yourself at home. Can I have my weapon back? Of course, it was the 5mm pistol and some ammo, if I recall correctly, right? This one? He produces a pistol that is in such bad condition people would pay to get rid of it. It was a 5mm pistol, but it wasn't that one. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. Let's try to get the 44. Then whose? Oh, this has got to be Newton's gun. Heh, my bad. Here you go. He hands you your weapon. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. Oh my god, those bartering things those persuasion things never work for me in these games. There, with that out of the way, may I interest you in a couple more things? Nah. Tell me about you and Venzel, though. Pals? We're brothers! I'm sorry, I never noticed the resemblance. Well, the respirators don't exactly help. But yeah, we're bros. We came to the station together some years ago, and when they saw how cool we were, they wouldn't let us leave. He laughs. That's exactly how it went. Why don't I believe you, Lucas? Why don't I believe you? Hey, hold up a sec. Mind doing me a small favor? Harlan, out of the security officers, has requested an extra auto turret over at the underpassage exit. That and a trainload of ammo as if he's preparing for a lurker invasion. Yeah, maybe he is. As dangerous as lurkers may be, Harland, he tends to get paranoid from time to time. I suppose watching over dark hallways nonstop gets to a guy after a while, and then it gets all quacky. Uh, quacky? Oh, quaky. Quaky. Like a Quaker or a hopper. Scared. You dig? Uh, Stop talking. Just stop talking. I'll tell him if I get the chance. Thanks. See if whatever spooked him this time is a genuine concern. And if so, I'll send him everything he needs. It's just that I don't want us hauling all this ordnance? Is that supposed to be ordnance? That might be ordnance. All this ordnance back and forth because of a couple of thugs or a rat hound. Bye. Peace, dude. I don't want to talk to you anymore now that I got my goon. Okay, now that I have my gun, I think the next step is to visit the doctor person, lady man guy. I don't remember who exactly the guy said to go see, except that they were a doctor. And this looks like an officey area. So, boop. Dr. Pascal, yeah, okay, that name sounds familiar. Ah, hello, Malashira. First of all, what do I want to do for his voice? Ah, hello, Malashira. First of all, let me congratulate you on your admittance to our little station. I'm sure you'll love it here. It's good that you came. I actually wanted to talk to you about some of the results from all those tests we did earlier. Is there something wrong with me? No, quite the contrary. Sorry if I scared you. You see, test results show that you have certain amounts of psionic potential. Okay, how much potential? I'm not exactly sure until I run some more DNA tests, but it's there. Allow me to explain what psionic potential really is. A relatively rare, inheritable, complex genetic trait that triggers development of certain otherwise latent components in the brain. It allows a person to perform some subtle psionic invocations, such as influencing the minds of others, as well as some not so subtle ones, such as causing radical temperature changes and telekinetic manipulations. It sounds like he's about to bust out into a fucking rap right there. Let's see here. So how do I realize this potential? You must first disable your psionic inhibitor. It's a neural structure in your brain that prevents you from innovating or accessing your psionic projection centers. None of this is made up, I promise you! We assume it was designed to prevent the infants from unwittingly harming themselves or those around them. Doesn't that make me sound hospital, calling babies the infants? Makes me seem like I'm really a good guy. There are ways to perform this innovation by deep extended meditation, but this can take years and years. We have more efficient methods nowadays. He reaches into his pocket, then opens his hand before you. You see a large red pill. It'll take care of the inhibitor right away, and you'll also leave the Matrix. But there is one side effect I am obliged to mention. The majority of users experience immediate and significant weakening of their immune system. And when I say majority, I mean everyone. To put it bluntly, it will severely affect your health. Therefore, the choice is yours. Let's see. Is the process dangerous or painful? No, not at all. Well, maybe a bit dangerous for some, but it doesn't hurt at all. Much. You might get a bit woozy, but that's it. You know, this just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. The longer he goes, he's about to feel like no, but it stings a little. But I mean, I mean, it's kind of more of like a jab or like a stab. I guess that you could consider it like a burning sensation through your entire body, all across your skin. Like it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse. Do I need to prepare somehow? Because Jesus. No, just go ahead and swallow it. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Sure, why not? I want psychic powers. You force the oversized pill down, and for a while, nothing happens. I don't think it's working. Malashira, are you alright? Can you hear me? Aw, shit. Darude Sandstorm's about to kick in. It's rave time, bitch. Ah, good, you were awake. I accidentally gave you the LSD instead. Ugh, my head hurts. What happened? Disabling the inhibitor seems to have caused a psionic surge. But you're all right now. While you were out, I took the liberty of performing some more testing to determine the actual levels of your psionic potential, and you have a decent you have that's not English, doctor. And you have a decent predispositions for developing psionic powers, and if you train your mind further, you can become quite good at it. Also, take these. He hands you a pair of syringes filled with blue liquid that are not suspicious at all whatsoever. These psi boosters will help increase your psionic recovery rate. Basically, they'll allow you to use more psi abilities within a certain... Okay, so they're mana potions, cool. There isn't a reason not to have a couple when you're going out there. And then he hands you 4 unusual inhalers. Bro, why are you giving me all the drugs? Like, he's literally doing the drug dealer thing. Here, have a free sample. And these contain desaturated psionic inhalants. They replenish your psionic reserves and also help neurohormonal regulation and alleviate synaptic fatigue, as if these words mean anything to you, especially after extensive innovation. Just like muscles recover from fatigue with the help of the body's glycogen reserves, so does your mind have its own finite psionic equivalent. Where can I get more psi boosters and inhalants? Most doctors' offices should have them in supply, mine included. I can sell you some if you'd like. How do I start learning psionic abilities? You'll have to talk to those already adept at it and see if they'll teach you. We have 2 very good specialists in our station. Are either one of them one I have? Quinton is well versed in metathermics, no, which is the area of psionic development that deals with instigating rapid temperature changes and chemical reactions. That does sound pretty metal, though. He used to be one of the Biocorp's researchers working on new applications of psionics. You'll find him on the agronomy level, whatever the hell that word means. Bison M is our martial arts expert. He can teach you psychokinetics and how to effectively use it in unarmed combat if that's something you're interested in. He's usually in the gymnasium across the hall, but I think he's helping with clearing up some tunnels right now, so you'll likely find him at the station platform. Well, then that's where I need to go. Thought control discipline is considered by many to be nefarious, and it's also the hardest to get really good at. I'm not sure who here can teach you it. I heard rumors that Ezra, the chief of engineering, is actually a powerful mind controller, but I don't know if that's true. Most people here, including me, know nothing about Ezra, so it might just be the sort of some of them are. Doctor, are you okay? So it might just be that some of them are making this stuff up. And then there is temporal manipulation, which purportedly allows one to control time itself. I've never seen it in action. It's a discipline few practice. However, I've heard that a man that goes by the name of, what was it, Ethan Lanford? Ethan Lanford. Yes, I've heard that he is a practitioner of the discipline. He's not from around here, but he does visit SGS from time to time. In fact, I saw him in the bar just moments ago. I'm sure Arlene knows more about it. Ask your... Okay. I was supposed to talk to this guy first, then go talk to Arlene. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I think that's it. I think we're done here. All right. So this has been an episode filled with a lot of exposition and a lot of information and a lot of really learning how this game works beyond the combat, which is going to be incredibly useful information for me. But that is where I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode for now. We hopefully will get into some actual combat in the next episode. I do want to thank everybody for watching. If you liked the video, just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!